day to all my dear friends. Today we are going to discuss class 9 movement lesson 2 adventures after 2. This is our topic to discuss today. This short story is written by Ruskin Bond, a very famous English writer of India. He was born in Kasauli, that is in UP, in 1934. His first novel is The Room on the Roof. The Room on the Roof. He wrote this novel when he was only 17-year-old. Along with it, he received the John Levin Rhyme Memorial Prize in 1957. Since then he written more than 500 stories, essays and more than 45 books for children. Student, Ruskin Bond received Sahitya Akademi Award for English writing in India in 1993. He also received Padam Shri in 1999. Along with it, he received Delhi Government Lifetime Achievement Award in 2012. Before going to the summary, I would like to give you the reference of this lesson. Students, you might have seen so many houses where people keep a pet. But in this lesson, the pet is not a dog, not a puppy, not a cat, not a parrot, but a baby monkey who is named as a Toto in this lesson. So main character of this lesson is Toto, a baby monkey. Some new words are there in this lesson which I am going to tell you one by one. Feeding trough. Feeding trough. This is somewhat a feeding place, like a pot for big pot for animals. In Hindi sense, you can say it naad. नेक्स्ट वर्ड पीकल्ड. पीकल शब्द से बना हुआ है. पीकल्ड मीनिंग ड्राइड. ऑर्नामेंटल डेकोरेटिव. एबोर्ड ड्वेलिंग प्लेस. ड्वेलिंग प्लेस लिविंग प्लेस. टर्नस्टाइल. somewhat it is a new word for you. Turnstile. It is a mechanical gate which is somewhat in this shape, which you can see in the board. At a time, only one person can pass through this gate. Poked. Poked. Raised. In other word, you can say peeping from somewhere. Quadruped. It is a noun. A four-footed animal is known as quadruped. Triumphant. Victorious or victorious. Howled. Howled. Dragged out. Howl means dragging something suddenly with jerk. Stuffing, to fill up with something, means eating something. When we eat, when we feel hunger. Well to do. Well to do means prosperous. One who is living a good life is known as well to do. Now come to the summary of this lesson. Through these points we will summarize the lesson. Toto, a baby monkey. Toto, a baby monkey. Toto is a baby monkey who is brought by the writer's grandfather from a Tonga driver. From a Tonga driver. Toto was a very beautiful, small and red monkey. He had a very good looking, somewhat all children looks cute. The same was with Toto. He had bright and mischievous eyes and sharp white pearly teeth. He had white teeth. His hand looked dried up, but his fingers were quick. His fingers were active. He could use his tail as an extra hand. He was kept secret from grandmother. Why? He was kept secret from grandmother. The writer's grandmother brought him for 5 rupees. He had a small private zoo, but when he brought home a new animal or bird, grandmother made a fuss. Fuss means created tension. As she was not in mood to add more and more pets, so that they could not care them properly. So grandfather and the writer decided to keep the new animal, means the Toto, to keep the arrival of Toto a secret from grandmother. Next point, Toto freed himself. Grandfather thought him clever. After setting him in a secret place, they went outside. They tied him securely to a peg, somewhat this shape. In Hindi sense you can say khuti. In a closet means in a hidden room that Toto had already. This closet was next to the writer's bedroom. When they went to release him after 2 hours, they found that Toto had already freed himself. He had torn the wall paper. He had disturbed the whole room already. He had torn the wallpaper, means the decorative papers, and the writer's school blazer to shreds. To shreds means to small pieces. But grandfather was amused. Grandfather was happy. Why? He thought Toto was a clever monkey. Next point, Toto engaged with other pets in servants' quarter. After that, Toto was transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarter where a number of pets lived together very sociably. But when Toto arrived, he did not allow any other pet to sleep or to sit properly. He did not let any of his companions sleep at night. It means there also he disturbed the atmosphere. After that, the very next day, grandfather was about to go to Saharanpur in order to collect his pension. So he decided to take Toto with him, as he was new and he was becoming problematic for others. That's why he put Toto in a canvas bag. Toto had no chance to get out of it. He remained in the bag till grandfather reached Saharanpur. When grandfather was giving the ticket to the ticket collector, Toto stuck out his head, means poked, and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. Wide grin, you know that action. The ticket collector was taken aback, but he classified Toto as a dog. For this reason, one word here, quadruped, is given here, a four-footed animal. Then ticket collector recognized, he clarified the Toto not as a monkey but as a dog. That's why he charged grandfather to pay for the Toto also. Grandfather became angry. He tried his level best to prove that it was not a dog but a monkey. But the ticket collector was not ready to listen and was not ready to accept him as a monkey. So grandfather had to pay fare for Toto's journey. After returning, Toto was given a comfortable room in the stable, where he shared with the donkey, which was also a pet in grandfather's private zoo. The name of the donkey was Nana. On Toto's first night, the stable grandfather paid him a visit in order to observe the activities. Grandfather was shocked to find that Toto had dug his sharp teeth into the donkey's longer ear and hanged onto it. He was fastened on the ear. Grandmother gave Toto a bath in winter. When it was the winter season, the grandmother also had come to know the arrival of Toto, and she accepted Toto also. She given him a warm bath during cold winter evening. Toto had seen the writer take his bath like him. Toto too checked the temperature of the water and then he got into the bowl. He was very cunning animal. He had no faith on his master. That's why after providing boiled water to take bath, he also observed the temperature of the water by putting the finger. After that, he proceeded his leg into the water. He sat comfortably in the pot or bowl. He rubbed himself all over with soap, and when the water became cold, he got out of it and ran to the kitchen fire to dry himself. Once a big incident happened with Toto and he almost boiled himself alive. One day Toto had almost boiled himself alive. What was the reason? The reason was that grandmother put a big kettle on the stove and it was left on the gas. Toto went there and removed the lid as he was mischievous and found the water warm enough to take a good bath. So he entered into the kettle and for a while he enjoyed himself. For a little bit of time he was enjoyed himself, but when the water grew hotter because of the producing fire, he raised himself to get out. But it was cold outside, so again he decided to sit inside the water. He continued hopping up and down for some time. Grandmother came into the room meanwhile, and when she understood the whole matter, suddenly she pulled down him from the kettle. One more incident related to Toto. he ate a plate of pulao. Once upon a time, one day, a large plate of pulao was put on the dining table. Each and everybody was called to come in order to get food. Toto got into the room secretly and started eating himself with the delicious pulao. When grandmother came in the room, she shouted at him. So he threw the plate at her. One of the writer's aunt rushed towards him. He threw the glass of water at her. When grandfather arrived, Toto carried the plate up in the branches of the tree through window. He ate every grain of rice there and threw down the empty plate, which broke into pieces. This pleased Toto. With this activity, he was very happy. He chattered with delight in his own language. One bad habit of Toto was that whenever he got a chance, he grabbed a lady's dress and tore a hole on it. Finally, grandfather along with all the members of the family decided that the mischiefs of Toto was not under control and it was expensive too. That is why he sold back to the Tonga driver only for 3 rupees and they felt relief after selling it. This was the summary of this lesson. Please read the chapter carefully and learn the new words which are given in the book also. For extra question and important question, I will send you the PDF. Thank you all.